transaction modules. Periodic entry, own vehicle. The periodic entry, own vehicle page is used to track and manage the maintenance and service history of your vehicles. It helps you record when a vehicle needs servicing, what parts were serviced, and the details of the service, like oil type, parts used, and service intervals. With it, you can track when maintenance is due based on vehicle usage, hours, or kilometers. Record details about each service. Example, oil changes, parts replacements. View and update past service records. Get alerts for upcoming maintenance. It's a tool to keep your vehicles in good condition and ensure they're serviced on time. The Vehicle Daily Progress Entry feature helps track and manage the daily performance and usage of vehicles. It allows users to record important data such as distance traveled, hours worked, fuel consumption, and other metrics for both owned and hired vehicles. This tool enables users to monitor performance, track activities like kilometers traveled, fuel used, and loads carried, and even generate reports based on specific vehicles or branches. It helps businesses ensure that all vehicle usage data is recorded accurately, making fleet management more efficient. The Tire Maintenance Details feature helps you manage and track the condition of the tires for each vehicle in your fleet. It allows you to enter details such as the tire serial number, model, make, and fitting date for each tire. You can also monitor tire usage by tracking the distance traveled or hours worked on each tire, helping you determine when to replace or service them. The feature allows you to view maintenance history, track any issues with tires, and record remarks on wear or problems. Additionally, you can add or remove tire records as tires are fitted or taken out of service. This system ensures that tires are well maintained, improving their lifespan and ensuring vehicle safety. The Battery Card Maintenance feature helps you manage and track battery details for vehicles in your fleet. It allows you to keep records of battery installations, types, and maintenance over time. You can easily track important information like the battery code, type, example lead acid or lithium-ion, and fitting date. This feature enables you to view reports on battery conditions, add new battery cards, and edit or delete battery records as needed. The Battery Card Maintenance feature allows you to register a new battery card in the Master module first, where the essential details like battery code, type, and fitting date are entered. Once the battery card is registered in the Master module, it is then managed and updated within the Transaction module. In short, this module helps maintain accurate records of all vehicle batteries, ensuring proper tracking and maintenance over time. Hire Bill Approval Branch. The Hire Bill Approval Branch feature is a tool for managing the approval process of hire bills for vehicles across different branches. This feature allows you to review and approve or disapprove the bills for vehicle hire, which includes details such as the branch, vehicle name, company, and costs associated with the hire. It's used by branch managers or authorized personnel to validate and approve the costs before they are processed further. You can choose a specific branch to see the hire bills associated with that location. It displays a list of hire bills, showing details like the vehicle, branch, company, and bill date. You can approve a hire bill if it meets all the necessary conditions, or disapprove it if there are discrepancies or issues. View detailed bill information. You can click on individual bills to see a breakdown of the charges, including rates, deductions, maintenance costs, and the total payable amount. The system helps track which bills have been approved or rejected, keeping a record of the decision process. Hire Bill Approval, HO. The Hire Bill Approval Head Office feature allows the head office to review, approve, or disapprove hire bills after they have been initially approved by the branch. This ensures that all hire bills across branches meet the necessary standards before they are processed further. The feature is used by head office staff to oversee and approve hire bills submitted by various branches. After the branch has done an initial review, the head office can make the final decision. Choose a branch from a drop-down menu to filter the hire bills by that location. making it easier to review only the bills for the selected branch. Each hire bill has a serial number, bill number, vehicle number, date, and branch name. Clicking on these links will open detailed information for the selected hire bill. Approve or disapprove hire bills. If the hire bill is correct and meets all standards, you can approve it, which moves the bill forward in the processing pipeline. If there are issues with the bill, example discrepancies or missing details, you can disapprove it, requiring further investigation or correction. The detailed view tracks the vehicle, company, deductions, and total amount payable, ensuring thorough verification before finalization. This feature enables the head office to maintain proper oversight and validation of hire bills across branches. Hire bill generation. The hire bill generation feature is a process used to create, review, and approve bills for the hire of vehicles. It ensures that all necessary details about the vehicle and the hire charges are accurately recorded, reviewed, and approved before final payment. To generate hire bills, create bills with all necessary details. Include additional charges like maintenance, TDS, etc. The bill goes through multiple approval stages for transparency and accuracy. Once approved, the bill moves to the payment stage for the final settlement. Hire bills approval. The hire bills approval process is where the final decision is made on whether a hire bill is approved or disapproved by the manager. Here's a simplified breakdown. You can search for bills based on different criteria like vehicle code, bill number, date, branch name, or approval status. When you find a bill, you can click on it to view full details, including charges, deductions, and the final amount due after reviewing the bill. The manager can approve or disapprove it. The results table displays key details like bill number, vehicle number, branch name, and approval status, helping to streamline the review and approval process. Clicking on a bill number or vehicle number takes you to the detailed breakdown of charges, deductions, and final payable amount. Once reviewed, the bill is either approved or disapproved, and then sent for the accounting process. This process ensures that all hire bills are carefully reviewed and approved before they move forward for payment or adjustments. Close hire vehicle. The close hire vehicle process allows you to mark a vehicle as no longer hired, closed, or returned. Once it's no longer in use, you can update the status of hired vehicles to show if they've been returned or closed after closing. The vehicle record gets updated with details like the closure date and any relevant remarks, helps in managing the availability and usage of rented vehicles by keeping their status current. In simple terms, it helps keep track of which vehicles are still in use and which ones have been returned or closed. Vehicle transfer list. Purpose: displays all vehicles scheduled or in process of being transferred between branches or locations. You can view, track, and manage vehicle transfers. This includes seeing which vehicles are awaiting approval for transfer or which transfers have been completed. Approval to transfer. Purpose: this stage allows an authorized person, example a manager, to approve or reject the vehicle transfer request. The approval process ensures that only authorized transfers are executed, verifying details like the destination branch and reason for transfer. Vehicle receiving. Purpose: this refers to the confirmation that the receiving branch or location has received the transferred vehicle. You can mark the vehicle as received once it has arrived at the new location. This confirms the transfer process is complete and ensures proper tracking. Transferring status. Purpose: tracks the status of the vehicle during the transfer process. Example, in transit, pending approval, transferred. You can view and update the status at any point, allowing you to monitor and manage the transfer progress and ensure vehicles are tracked throughout the process. In simple terms, vehicle transfer list shows all vehicles in the transfer process. Approval to transfer ensures someone authorized approves the transfer. Vehicle receiving confirms the vehicle arrived at the new location. Transferring status tracks where the vehicle is in the transfer process. Vehicle Costing Report. The Vehicle Costing Report is a tool that tracks the diesel consumption and associated costs for both owned and hired vehicles in a fleet. It provides detailed information about fuel consumption, how much diesel is used by each vehicle, cost of diesel, how much money is spent on fuel, vehicle performance, how efficiently the vehicle is using diesel. With this tool, you can see how much fuel is being used by each vehicle, know exactly how much you're spending on fuel for every vehicle, find out which vehicles are using more fuel than they should, which can help you figure out if any vehicle needs maintenance or improvement. In simple terms, the Vehicle Costing Report helps you manage fuel costs by keeping track of how much fuel each vehicle uses and how much it costs. It makes it easier to see which vehicles are performing well and which ones need attention to avoid wasting fuel. Vehicle Sale and Scrap. The Vehicle Sale and Scrap feature helps keep track of vehicles that are either sold or scrapped. It records important details like which branch the vehicle belongs to, the vehicle's name and number, and whether it's been sold or scrapped. With this module, you can see all vehicles that are sold or scrapped, including their details like branch, vehicle name, and vehicle number. Change the status of a vehicle to sold or scrap once the transaction is complete. View specific information about the sale or scrap, such as the date, who approved it, the sale price, and the buyer's details. Click on a vehicle to see all its detailed history and transaction info. This feature helps manage and track the sale or scrap of vehicles.